Hello, YouTube. It's me, the most important person here. And by here, I mean the YouTube channel, but I guess that's obvious. Anyway, I'm DV. Today, I'm here with my friend and cohort,
Alright,
Evie.
yo, Evie, Noto, you.
Oh, yeah,
At this
shit.
point, you don't.
Fuck me.
I go by both. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, as in, say, Noto Drugs.
Yeah, if you're like one of the only two people who watch this channel, you already know who I am, so it doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
today we're going to be talking about.
World building.
So we're going to be talking about world building. We are just coming up with like a world and its lore, and we're gonna have a fun blast. So yeah.
You sound like you sound like an ex-Wiggle member. What is wrong with you? A blast? Jesus Christ.
We're gonna have a blast.
We're gonna have a blast. You sound like you're actually happy on the inside.
You're well aware that I'm not.
I can't believe bro's trying to pretend like he's happy on the inside.
Gotta do it for the performance. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's start. So, we want to make a cyberpunk kind of like story or world.
Yeah.
All right, so that sort of like world is usually defined by like drugs and shit.
I was gonna say more police corruption, but maybe that's just the same thing.
Like just crime in general. That's where like
Yeah.
that stuff comes from.
Ooh, yeah. Cybernetic prostitutes.
Okay,
What? Am I wrong?
you're not wrong.
Blade Runner, the cyberpunk game and anime. I'm not
You're not
wrong. Cybernetic prostitutes.
But anyway, yeah. I feel like it's like, what's like
You've watched Cowboy Bebop, right?
I have seen up to like 7 episodes, so I should know what I'm thinking of.
Okay, yeah. I recently watched Blade Runner 2. I like the idea of Earth being a shithole, but basically a slum, and then like other planets that we've colonized are like better. I like that idea. But
Okay, so like
I don't want to be too derivative.
it's like yeah, Earth is fucked, so let's move on to a different country or move on to a different world because we're humans and humans. Are
Yes,
scum.
my favorite country, Earth.
My favorite country, Mars. You know what used to be a country? Pluto.
Yeah. It should be a country. We should colonize that and just make that a new country.
Honestly,
should-
like I feel like at this point, like I feel like in the future, right?
Yeah.
Progression's gonna get so big to the point where worlds are considered countries, basically.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
actually, that could be a good idea. I like that idea.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're gonna cause our own extinction before we get to any off-world stuff.
I mean, duh, but let's keep it imaginative.
Yeah. Don't worry, all those kids watching. You won't die. Yes, you will.
Okay, so we're not doing a story, are we? Because we're just like solely focusing on world building.
Yeah, let's focus on the world first, then the story.
Okay, so let's kind of start from the beginning. So like start modern time, like start like working our way.
Yeah,
through
like
history.
what happened to cause this?
Okay, let's make this 100% clear. World War III has to happen somewhere.
Yeah, World War III. Should it be fought mostly with robots?
It depends on how far in the future you want to take it.
Is that too Matrix? I like the Matrix a lot.
I mean, like I said, it's like depends on how far into the future we want to make it.
Like, I mean, Keanu Reeves.
Kia. Why am I imagining just a bunch of robot Keanu Reeves just fighting in a war?
That would be actually amazing.
Just a bunch of John Wicks.
Actually, no, that's completely unrealistic. Even if it was like a robot Keanu Reeves, he would still be like the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, he's programmed to be evil, but he's actually just a anti-hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but in all seriousness, so where do you think that the World War would happen, or like the reasons why?
So if we're starting off from now, as in 2024, how the world's looking now, then I feel like, ooh, what if an evil president takes over, like America in like the next 5 years or something. Wait, next 5 years? Shit. Wait, I can't. I don't. I forgot how elections work. Like in like 5 more elections or something. That makes sense. Then like an evil president takes over, and then, huh?
Okay, here's an idea. Okay, we can focus on. We don't have to write the story, but we can like focus on where the story takes place. Like we don't have to write a story. We just need the environments.
Yeah. Where does this take place?
Detroit.
Detroit.
No comments.
No comment. Detroit is already a slum. It's just not cyberpunk.
Throw in a few USBs. We all good.
Yeah.
Because I feel like slum cities, they work for cyberpunk very well for obvious reasons.
Yeah. They're packed, they're dense. They're shitty. There's a lot of drugs and prostitutes.
Yeah, so I think like slum cities, I feel like that works well. So, you know what would be interesting?
Yeah.
What if we take an already established like richer area and completely fuck that up?
Like Beverly Hills.
I don't know, just like what's a area like like you take gated communities, right?
Yeah.
And you turn them into like a war zone.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you kind of have like everything kind of like flip on his head, basically.
Yeah. So rich people.
The rich people are the minorities.
Yeah. Wait, they already are.
Okay, I like fuck.
You meant no. I get it. I get it.
All right, so we established like kind of that. So I imagine, fuck, it's not America that does it because America doesn't really do shit until someone else forces them to. So I imagine like some other country would do it.
Not Britain is too lame. Like, I mean, sorry if you're British, but talk to me when you don't put beans on bread. That's fucking disgusting.
I don't think we have to like focus on who done the war. We just need to find like a time and place for it.
Yeah, I think it should be 50 something. 50 something.
50 69, yeah.
I love the number 69. It's my favorite number. So yeah, 50 69.
I feel like at that point there's gonna be like multiple like wars at that point.
Oh yeah, that might be too far. Maybe 30.
I was thinking like 20, like into like the late, like 20 of fucking 96
That feels too. How about like 25? 2569.
Well, I mean that's still like far into the future.
Actually, yeah, that is.
'Cause, like,
25,000 and 25,004.
I think like 2000. I think just like 2000, like 40 something or 2050 something is when like the next world war happens.
Actually, I guess. But 2059, isn't that the new Cyberpunk movie? Cyberpunk 2059? Is that 2059? Hold on, I need to look it up to make sure we're not.
To get back on track, I feel like cyberpunky, like compared to like sci-fi, the thing about cyberpunk stuff is that it's very like grounded.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like I count cyberpunk and like Edge and like Blade Runner as like cyberpunk, obviously, but I don't count stuff like Cowboy Bebop as much as a cyberpunk. I count it more as on the sci-fi side.
I kind of count it cyberpunk a little.
Because for me, the idea of cyberpunk, I can imagine like we don't go out, like cyberpunk is like we don't go out to space and shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, we should keep it relatively grounded. Like maybe space, like maybe space patrols, you know, that's the thing. But like,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so I think how far do we want to take like the main like story itself? Like what time should the story take place?
Like I like. How about 2074? 2074.
2074. I guess that's relatively. Yeah.
All of the rich people are on fucking Saturn now. And that makes no sense because Saturn's a gas giant. Ignore that.
I feel like cyberpunk stories and like in terms of years, right? Like it works a lot in like what 0 to 2100, like that's like the dot.
Yeah.
like the baseline, because like Cyberpunk, like the idea is like they're kind of like relatively close to us, but not to the point where like yeah, it's predicting the future. I guess 2074 is good. Okay. So since we're focusing on world building and not characters or plot lines stuff, what do you think is like a good thing to like throw out there for like the city,
Okay.
the characters living
Maybe
in? Or
what should the class systems be called? Like, let's come up with special words
the cronies.
like the VTuber.
What? You are aware I don't pay attention to VTuber shit.
You are aware that I do.
Yeah. So like, fuck. So like, it's just this is the part where we just come up with slang.
Yeah, I like coming up with slang. How about
You had a spark. What was it?
oh, don't worry about that.
I was thinking like the lower class like called the gunk rats or some shit.
Gunk rat.
The gunk rats.
You really like that animal, don't you?
Listen, yeah. In terms of names, I'll like either rat or box. That's where I'm gonna put my names into.
So either a dirty, disgusting animal or a vagina.
But like gunk rat. Like, oh, honey, don't talk to that gunk rat. He's gonna steal your kidneys and sell it for 3 USB sticks. But father, I loved him.
Don't talk to that gunk rat. He has some diseases. Ooh, do you think there should be new diseases like COVID 2000 million?
Fucking.
Me being special. Ooh, how about there's parasites, like some sort of new parasite life form that's okay. So now that the people of Earth have colonized other planets, they accidentally found some sort of life form trapped in.
Yeah, like on a different planet.
Okay, how about there's a planet of ice, and then they melt that to terraform, right? And then some
Yeah.
sort of parasite singular celled life form is uncovered from the ice that's been melted and now has been transformed, and it's really overtaken Earth
It's taking like
because those poor people don't have the vaccine.
we have gunk rat for the poor people. What should we call the rich guys?
Snoots.
Snoots. Yeah, snoots.
Yeah.
Man, I can't deal. I can't fucking deal with those snoots. You feel me?
Yeah. They have so much money and they don't give it to us so we can get the vaccine. Look, Jimmy over there, he's infected with the parasite. He's been eating cats all day long.
Kill me. Man, shut the fuck up, Jimmy. Man, let's fucking balance, man.
Yeah.
It's just so gunk rats and snoots.
What should infected people be called?
Well, what's like how does the virus or parasite or whatever like get onto someone?
So it. Ooh, what if it's an STD or STP?
Would
I
that
just
even make sense though?
what?
Would that even make sense though?
A parasite that infects a person, and then you know how toxoplasmosis, where it infects mice's brain and then makes them try to get eaten by cats.
Oh, that.
How about
okay.
it's a parasite that takes someone over and tries to make them, how do I put this, a whore so it can spread itself because it's sexually transmitted.
For what reason?
Because
Every creature needs a reason to do something.
every creature's reason to do something is make babies, dumbass.
Yeah, but to
If
keep
it
on
just-
living. I have an idea. So here's the scary thing I saw, but it turned out, but it was like fake. What if like the parasite or whatever got into like people's foods?
Okay.
Like that's how it started. It like jumped into like various like different meats and shit.
Yeah, like okay, it jumped onto like the rations of the terraformers, and it infected them, and then it came back with them to Earth.
Yeah, and like it affects the people's like muscle mass.
Oh yeah, it turns them into like skeletons, but then
Yeah.
it becomes the muscles and pilots them around.
Yeah, it's
Oh, look.
like alien arm. It's like alien arm
Oh,
syndrome.
shrink. What about like shrinks? Okay, I guess shrink is already like a type of person, but like that could be a slang for them because they start from normal people and they shrink down to just bones and skin because of the parasite.
I mean, I won't fight it.
That's what she said. Cut that out.
Yeah, I will. Hey, you heard what happened to mom? She became a shrink, man.
Damn, she had massive hunger.
It's bad, man. Mom's a shrink. You got
Damn.
fucking face
She's flat now.
What?
Damn, I love sucking on mom's tits. You know, I stopped breastfeeding at 18.
What the fuck, Donnie?
Damn it, Ronnie, you know I was like this.
What the fuck? Alright.
That's why I subscribe to like seven robots only fan. They have massive hunkers. Ronnie. They have massive hunkers.
Donnie, this is why we're halfway homeless, Donnie.
Yeah, I spent all of Dad's money on e-hookers.
That was meant to get you into college.
I don't care about college, only hooker.
God damn it, Don. Alright, so now that we have like a disease or whatever, parasite,
Yeah.
Alright, let's talk about drugs.
What would be a good drug?
Red mist. Wait, I'm pretty sure that's already something else. I imagine like more like kind of rock or like, you know, chemical shit. Like Breaking Bad, but cyberpunk. I feel like the name should be coded with a color.
Purple crack.
Green bricks.
Green bricks.
Green bricks.
Let's come up with I don't know. What does a drug do? What's it made of?
Usually like stimulates your senses, is made of certain usually it depends on the ones you get. You get like crystals.
Why would you want to do usual? Let's come up with our own shit, man.
Okay, how about this? Cyber porn.
Cyber porn.
Or sensation. Yeah, sensation. Okay, so
Yeah,
let's say you were very depressed, right?
like you.
Yeah, and let's say everyone in this world has like a chip in their brain that like regulates their senses.
Oh
And what
yeah.
if, like,
And then the drugs override the chip or something?
no, what if like the drugs are like a battery bank or whatever, just like something they can plug into their mind that doesn't last a long time, but it stimulates their senses to make them feel a certain way. But that also leaves malware into the coding of their mind.
So then they get fucked up permanently.
Yeah, like just from one dose, and you would have to factory reset someone.
But the people don't have enough money to be factory reset because they're poor.
Exactly, bro. And like sure there are other treatments and shit, but like that will take a longer time than a factory reset. So we have the chip idea. What should we call it?
Hey, 20x. 20x.
Why 20x?
I don't know.
How
70x28 chip.
about, no, it's not a drug. That code is not a drug.
Yeah, I'm saying the chip in their brain.
Stem.net.
What?
Stem.net. Stem as in stimulate.
So stim.net?
Or something. I don't know. Like something that makes sense given.
Yeah.
Or maybe it gets like their own like. Let's come up with a scientific name for it, and then we come up with a slang name for it.
Yeah. Since it's like a code, right?
Sensitivity modifier.
Sensitivity modifier enhancer and
Blackberry.
titiller. There, stem.
Systematic.
Wait, am I stupid? When I just tried to come up with an acronym right there, I completely blanked on how to spell STEM. I did SMET.
Bro.
Bro, you got the smet?
Yeah, but I got the smet.
Why did that sound so inappropriate?
Bro, I get the because it sounds like schmut. That's how it sounds similar to schmut.
Yeah. And schmegma.
Bro, you get the schmet.
Yeah, bro. Let me get high with that schmegma.
Hey, I got you, homie.
We're normal people, by the way.
Damn, I like stimulate sensitivity,
Yeah.
sensitivity moderator override.
Yeah. Something like that.
We'll something similar. We'll keep working out. What's the slang?
Beat boop crack.
Beat boop correct. Hey, bro. Listen,
You got that beat boop crack?
Hey, you got that beat boop crack? I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
You got that beat boop crack?
Of course I do, Donnie.
Hey, no problems, Ronnie.
Now you can finally get over your massive tits addiction.
Relax. You insert it in your brain, you just have a seizure.
Yeah. A seizure and a massive erection.
Look, alright, so we're testing the stimulator. What's the status on the test subject's body? He has hemorrhoids and an erection. What?
That was actually me last week.
Anyway, so okay, we established one drug. I have
Yeah.
this idea that like, so for one of my other projects that I'm working on, I have this idea where like humans can modify their body. Like like with hipsters and shit, right? They like have like big earlobes and shit.
You mean like with the giant?
Yeah, or like whenever people do like intense body modifications, like the one lizard dude.
Yeah, I know that lizard dude.
So I was thinking with the advancement of technology, right? They can
Yeah.
like modify bigger, so like they can remove their entire fucking jaw and replace it with a metal one.
Ooh, what about like what about moving tattoos?
Yeah, like they can have they can have the skin be like partially screen based. Because I had an idea that since in the characters in my story, they're basically half robot, they can like do all this stuff and be safe. And I feel like in this like scenario, it can just work the same thing. It's just not organic for these people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they replace their eyes with like cybernetic.
Have you like seen or read Alita Battle Angel?
No, but I heard about it.
I like that world a lot.
You sure it isn't just the boobs, robot stuff?
What?
Never mind.
Can you kill yourself?
I can't. I have a scissor in my hand right now.
Do it, no balls.
Okay.
Anyway, no, I don't just like the boobs. God. How low do you think of me?
Very low, actually.
Yeah, same. But
So like, yeah, like intense body modeling. Like people like people like personally choose to like remove arms and replace it with robotic duplicates.
yeah.
Like it's just a style thing. Point. It's not.
You
It's not
ancient sorry. You know
Go on.
ancient Mayan, like what they found attractive, which
But
is like a ton of weird body mod. Well, I guess we call it weird, but that might be offensive to ancient Mayan people that are all dead now. But they like, so they took their babies' heads, right, and then kind of just squished them into a point with boards. I'm not kidding. You can look it up. And then some other stuff that I can't really remember, but basically there was an like extreme body modification from day one of the baby's life. So what I'm trying to get to is, what about just thinking of what we would consider weird beauty standards?
Weird beauty standards. Okay. I feel like
that was a real long way to say something not that complex.
Yeah. I mean, I'll still keep it in. But like, I was thinking like, you know how like Asian cultures, like the thinner you are, the prettier, or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, what if people? Well, actually, I've heard about this before. People removing ribs. Did you hear about that guy that like removed 2 of his ribs and then like ate
he
them?
still kept it in a jar.
Oh, I heard a story about a guy that like ate them, like cooked them and ate them. It was like, yummy.
This is other guy who just kept them. He just kept them.
But yeah, how about people like trying to get as thin as possible, so they use cybernetics to like. Oh wait, then actually that makes no sense. That makes no sense because we're also like the parasite makes people thin, so it wouldn't. But I feel like that that poses a bit of an issue because if people are already trying to get as thin as possible, then wouldn't the parasite be a good thing? But I don't think the parasite being a good thing would be a good thing for the story.
Hear me out. What if there's a drug using part of the parasite's like DNA or whatever?
Yeah.
So like it has a part of it where it removes your muscles and muscle fibers, but it has an addictive quality of a normal drug.
Yeah,
and it
but
doesn't
also
kill you.
unlike the parasite, it doesn't like take over your body and brain and stuff. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it doesn't kill you unless you down a couple.
Down a couple, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple. So is it like a drink or a liquid or pills?
I was thinking like injection.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was about to say that. I was about to say I like injection drugs, and I just realized I probably shouldn't say that.
You probably shouldn't say that.
That's not a good way to phrase it. I think injection drugs look really cool on movies, and God damn it, don't do drugs, kids, please.
Do drugs, kids, please.
Don't listen to him. He's unintelligent.
Listen to me. I'm unintelligent.
Good point. Listen to him. He has bad ideas. But I think injection drugs look more serious than other types of drugs, which makes a cooler. I'm gonna stop talking now because I feel like there's no way I can word this. There's no way I can word this that makes it sound like that doesn't make it sound like I'm a bad person.
No, I get what you mean. Like in certain scenes, it looks like it's taking like more of a toll on someone. So like pills, whatever, you gotta wait for that shit to dissolve and crap.
Yeah, like just popping pills doesn't look as serious.
When you're taking the needle directly into your veins.
Yeah. Ooh, what if they... No, that doesn't really make sense. I was gonna say what if they stick it in their neck just because that sounds cool, but I mean that...
we can still put a bit of style in it.
Yeah, I guess. But like, I mean, you could inject it into your neck. I feel like that would be tough, though. I guess I'm not. I don't know.
I'm doing the motion right now.
Yeah, me too.
Like it's weird on the fingers.
Us trying to shoot up.
It's weird on the fingers. I would say that much.
Yeah, I feel like you can't look at it, obviously. So you just gotta aim right now. What if you inject it in your balls, kids?
Okay, but you get smaller balls and smaller dick.
Or inject it in your nipples.
You smaller nips.
That would be a pretty precise. Like, I mean, I can find my nipples pretty easily. That would be a pretty, like, I can find that over and over again. If I'm addicted to drugs and I just got to stick it in my nipple, that's pretty easy to find. Not like a vein or something. You got to like tie off your arm, find it. Like nipples, they're easy to find.
I have an idea. What if like, depending on which body part you section, like you pick to inject, that part of the body will shrink. So like, let's say you want your arm to look less like you jack out 24/7. You just inject your arm with the
that
thing.
Is you though. That you need that.
Nah, man, it helps me win arm wrestles.
Yeah, you just walk in the club like, people see you from the left. Oh, that's a skinny guy. People see you from the right. What the fuck?
Yo, what's his workout routine?
Yeah, from the right, you're Johnny Bravo. From the left, you're like fucking E.T.
Yeah. It's like in certain body parts, right? Like you inject it in and it'll go away. But like because it's specifically modified, it won't affect the rest of your body parts. So it gives you more control, but leaves you with the addictiveness of using it. I
just got a great idea.
Yeah.
Have you seen Junji Ito's Uzumaki? Or I mean, have you read it?
I know about it.
Okay, you know the chapter with all the spikes? Where like they grow moles that are like spirally, but then they turn into spikes.
It wouldn't be Uzumaki without being spirals, yeah.
Well, yeah, duh. Okay. What if the parasite that like infects people, after it's like made them super skinny, if it like goes on long enough, you start like having growths, like red, spiky growths growing out of like different parts of your body. Kind of like, I guess not really close to Last of Us, but like, wait, is it Last of Us with the clickers? Am I stupid?
No, you're correct.
Okay, cut that out. Cut the confusion out. Yeah, like the Last of Us, where like with the growths of mushrooms, but instead of mushrooms, it's spikes.
Yeah.
Just on some parts of the body, but then when it gets really bad, there's just like people covered in spikes. You can barely tell they're human aside from their figure.
What
Yeah.
if instead of spikes, it's like the whole thing is shrinking? So
Yeah.
instead of spikes, what if like they remove
Oh.
so much of your body so like you could actually see the parasite, like the moving around the skin?
Ooh, yeah. Like the skin's so paper thin, you can just see. Like, I like the idea of crimson, like crimson parasites.
I dig
Yeah,
the idea of parasites, so I'm all
like
aboard.
like a blood red crimson
I was
worm.
thinking
Or,
Reddit.
not
Yeah,
worm.
we're on the
Like,
same. We're on the
yeah,
same brain. Yeah, we're on the same length. I was thinking the same thing of keeping it red.
yeah, and then you can see it like squirming around under the skin.
Yeah, it's constantly moving.
Ooh, and what if it gets rid of your cartilage too? So like, no more nose. Bye bye. Like a ghoul from Fallout.
What if it's gotten to the point where it starts affecting your bone?
Ooh, yeah. Like your bones start curving in weird ways. Have you seen Old, the M. Night Shyamalan movie? I love M. Night Shyamalan. He makes the greatest movies. Like, have you seen the Avatar M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Oh yeah, dude, that was totally great, man.
It's amazing. It's so true to the original. Hold on. What if it's like a worm, but it has like a spike for? Wait, no, that makes no sense. Erase that. I was just thinking a spike for the head, and then it could drill holes in your bones, but that makes no sense. I don't know.
But like I was thinking, like eyes fall. Like it goes, the more body stuff you lose. So like eyes, teeth, and all that hair, especially.
Ooh, you know the worm that infects snails and makes their eyes all disco-y?
Yeah.
That. It makes you start turning red because there's so much of it in your system, and then your bones.
It got rid of your melanin. Your skin is no longer like melanin induced. It's just clear now.
Yeah. No more racism, man.
No more racism. We just feed them the parasites.
No more racism. We're all parasites. I've seen that image where it's like white or brown. We're all just some egg. Yeah, I like this idea. And then it pokes out of it, like your nose is gone. Ooh, your fingernails fall off.
Yeah, your fingernails, your toenails, like hair. I think hair would be the first to go out.
Yeah, hair. Is bro a cancer patient? No, he just got the worm.
Bro got the mummification.
Have you heard about the like Buddha statue that they like X-rayed and then there's a people inside? There's an old monk.
All right, so we have the red skeleton disease.
Yeah. Red worm.
Shrink
Shrink sounds stupid. Let's come up with something that sounds wormy.
Wormy. I was thinking like something that has like red or scarlet in the name. Scarlet Starver.
I was about to say the exact thing from fucking Elden Ring, Scarlet Rot. I'm so original, guys.
No, let's not call it Scarlet Rot. Let's call it Red Decay. Actually, I dig Decay.
Yeah, Crimson Decay.
Crimson Decay.
I mean, that sounds exactly like a ripoff from Elden Ring, but yeah, fine. Everything's derivative, you know.
Let's just call it Red Decay.
Star Wars is just Dune and Flash Gordon.
Yeah, Red Decay.
Oh, hold on. I just want to go into something. I like the idea of like a guy with a robotic arm, but like at the elbow it turns into two arms. Have you seen that?
Like what Chainsaw Man does, basically.
Yeah, kinda. But then like it's two robotic arms and they split. Oh, like General Grievous, but like lower on the arm.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
so we have all this stuff.
Hold on. What about like a robotic police force that has like fucking what's the word?
We already agreed on this. Yes.
I know, but I wanna pose because if people won't know, people on the video they won't know. It'll just be randomly in there. We need to I need to explain it.
Okay, fair.
Okay, so what about like a police force that's like basically indestructible and like robots, and its weapons are like glowing blue stuff, like a lightsaber, but a ripoff, and then it has like armor plating and an X theming.
Yeah, interesting. I feel like that could. I mean, we're making our own story, so I'm just saying a lot of things could work.
Yeah, like technically everything could work, or I guess not really, but Ignore that.
Yeah, I think right now it's like a pretty good place to like leave off. We can focus and possibly
Yeah.
make a part 2.
Yeah, we could make a part 2.
Like maybe part 2 can like focus on other stuff. But for right now, this has been Team Soul Shaker. This is 2 guys talking about world building. Thank you for watching the video.
I am obviously the leader of Team Feltchecker. Everyone knows that. Just look at the popularity polls. I'm obviously the most popular already.
There is no popularity polls, bud.
Yes, there are.
Anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.
Thank you very
See ya.
much. Bye bye.
Have a good day, everyone.